What's up guys, welcome back to the One Auto channel. My name's Rob. Behind me I've got a Hyundai i40. It's got some parking sensor issues. Back ones are not working, front ones are not working properly either. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so there is a permanent signal flashing in front of the car. I'm just at the garage doors here. So let's have a look as I go out of the garage door. One on the left, one on the right, so it's like the two outer ones, the side ones are working. We've also got, take it out of gear, so I can do it now. There you go, auto stop deactivated. So I put it into reverse, and immediately I've got the rear one. As you can see, there's nothing directly behind me on the camera there. But we've got a constant beep. If I go backwards, use me mirrors, see how far we can get up to the back. So I'm nearly touching my toolbox there. The right one's sensing a bit, it's like the centre, maybe the outer one not working, something not right. Put it forwards again. Okay, we'll plug into this, see what's going on then. Okay, after initially scanning the vehicle, I did have this aircon issue here, which I'm not too bothered about. I cleared them down, they were all showing as historic. There was one in the ABS just here that said about communication with a steering angle sensor. So that appears to have gone. The three parking sensors have come back up. So I will just go pop in here into the body control, and we'll just have a quick look here if there's anything that we can look at on the live data to do with any of the parking sensors. Doesn't appear that we have. All we can do here is just put on the parking assist. There's a little button in there to when you do the parking assist that illuminates. So that is working okay though. Can't see anything there. Let's pop back, just go into any active tests. Just had a quick look in here. Rear parking sensor, rear parking assist light, I can turn it on and off. That does work. Okay, and let's come back out of there. So it looks like I'm just going to have to do a visual on these parking sensors and see what we find. Okay, so on the rear, put the thing in reverse, as you can see. That's your outer one, and then it says rear center right. So the center right is this one here. But guys, as you can see, that is a little bit crusty. And again, so is that one there. And the outer one is okay. So one little trick that you can do just to see if they're working quickly. Now I don't know if you'll pick this up or not. If you get it so you just put your finger on it, you can hear it start clicking. Put the microphone near it and press it. Hear that ticking? So that one's working. So this one is obviously quite corroded. Nothing's happening with that one, but also nothing's happening with this one either, and it hasn't registered a fault with that one. And that one, you can hear the bleep. The bleeper probably inside the car. That one is clicking. So I'm saying we've actually got two parking sensor problems there. They're quite bad. I don't know if there's anything I can do with them other than replace them, but we'll take a look. I'll have a quick look on the front now. So on the front, that's the left outer, which appears to be in good condition, and that one is clicking. We've got this one here, you can see the sort of corrosion stains coming down. That's not doing much at all. Move on over to the right centre, corroded, not doing anything. And the outer one here, that is doing something. So I'd say, yeah, definitely codes are correct. That one and that one are not working. Let's get a visual on these things. Right, here we are after a bit of fettling. Couldn't get to the parking sensors at all because you've got the crash bar that's in the way, so I thought, sod it, rear bumper's got to come off anyway. Let's have a look. Take the rear lights out, some screws here, poppers there, some down the side in the wheel arch, and some sort of popper things underneath, and then you've got to bring it forward enough to lift the bumper up here and get the parking sensors out. The parking sensors have a couple of little tabs just there. You literally spread them and wheel it out. I've got this one disconnected. This is from the left centre one. The right centre one's out. So these are the two that are quite corroded. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check power and grounds on these. So I've got wiring diagram of the rear parking sensors up on my phone. We've got a power there on pin 6. We've got a ground there on pin 4. So we'll check that. It's pretty much the same all the way along. And what we'll do then is, if they're okay, we'll have to get ourselves some parking sensors. Okay, right, so I've got ignition on, the vehicle's in reverse. You're going to have to ignore the parking sensor bleeping at me. So from the diagram we can see we had a power green, we had a blue LIN cable, we got a ground and a ground that the LIN uses as well. So I've got that in the first and the third one, which is the red and the black for the ground. So these are front probe, very, very tiny pins. So if we just go on the meter first of all, and plug that one there and plug that one there, we got got my phone tinging. We've got 11.78. The battery's a little bit low, but there we go. We've got battery voltage there. So just to prove the ground as well, that's the ground. Plug that in, and if I use the ground for my test light onto there, okay, and then plug my test light into the power feed there, it's lighting me bulb, so it can hold current that it needs to hold. Happy days with that one. And I can do the same on that other ground that's over here. It's not the end one, the next one in, and that one also is good. So we have power and ground to this parking sensor, so it just proves that that parking sensor is defuncto. Okay, same test on the right outer parking sensor wiring. I'm into the ground, sorry, that's into the ground there, and that's into the power. We have, oh, there you go, we have power on that one, and we will just test the other ground as well, which on this one is the end pin. There we go, we have the old good ground on that one. So this thing needs parking sensors. I'm sure the front are the same. Might take a gamble on that without removing the front bumper. This thing needs 4 parking sensors. Okay, just to sort of confirm my theory, the known good one from the outer I've now plugged into the centre right, which was the one actually showing on the fault. So it said rear centre right sensor fault. So I'm going to read the codes again. So all we've got there then is active, history, front. So the bad ones from the rear are no longer showing as a fault because they're disconnected. So that's telling me that that wiring's good. So if I move that to that and we get the same result, then it should be happy days, and Sensor Defo going to sort this out. Unplug that one. Put the good one into this where the bad one was. Make sure you put it in the right way around, Rob. Plug that back in. Okay. So now let's go and we will erase the codes again. And there we go. That's proved the point. So these are all front. So they're the dodgy front ones that are still plugged in. This one's in here, just there, and it's not giving us any issues. Right, brilliant. There we go then, Hyundai i40 all put back together. We now know we need 2 rear parking sensors, possibly 2 front ones. I'll put it to the customer and see if he wants to go for it or not. We've had some great help from the OTOFIX D1 Pro. Super impressed with what that can do. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, connect to me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you on the next one.